Hello everybody, this is Kenny again with the Natural State Gardener and Homestead. I don't know if any of you have had this problem, but we've been trying to upload videos for the last couple of days. That's why you haven't seen anything from us. For some reason, when we try to video on our phone, we can video it through YouTube's platform okay, but when it comes time to upload it, there's no picture, there's no sound, there's no anything, but it marks time. So I don't understand if anybody else has been having that kind of issue or problem. I'm hoping that maybe we got it straightened out now. I did a little 35-second test video this morning and it did. Anyway, let's get all past all that. Today, what I'm going to do, been intending to do this for a long time. You can see our shade bed right here, and it's really looking good this year underneath this redbud tree. But it's not all shade. This area right down here gets a whole lot of sunshine. And of course our crepe myrtle here, they're a little bit late in coming out, but our crepe myrtle will come out and bush and shade some of it back there more. But this area right here stays real bright. And I thought, well, what would we do with that? At some point in time, I want to put in maybe some endless summer hydrangeas or some white wedding hydrangeas or some sort of hydrangea that can take a lot of sun. But right now we just don't have the budget for it. So what we decided to do, I'm going to plant gladiolus. And gladiolus, look right behind you, Christina. These are gladiolus that we had from last year. And I'm really surprised, really shocked actually. I didn't know, I didn't think that glads came back here year after year in Arkansas, but I'm assuming that they do. You know, I've always heard plant your glads every 2 weeks so you'll have endless blooms all summer long. And I guess that's true, but these come up and they'll bloom for how long? Maybe a month? Something like that they did last year. And these are really surprising. They're all different colors. I think there's a lot of pink, maybe some purple and things like that in here. But these really surprised me because these we moved from our other house before we came back. They were already up and out of the ground, actually probably about this size. And I just dug them up by the root. There wasn't any kind of a bulb with them, it was just roots. And I dug them up and I set them out here in this bed, hoping that maybe we would get them to go ahead and grow, and they did. And actually they came back. So I'm real happy and real surprised with some gladiolus. We found these the other day at our farm store on sale. They were like 50% off, and there's 15 bulbs in here for $5.99. So they were about $3, $3.50 for these 15 bulbs. So we're going to put these down here in this bright spot here. I've got purple and we've got pink, and I'm going to intermix them all together. I'm not going to do just a drift of one color. I'm going to do them all. Now the way to plant glads, and they'll come up, they're spiky, the foliage is really pretty on them, and when they bloom, they're gorgeous. So what we're going to do, you want to plant these 3 to 4 inches deep. Some people say a little deeper, but I'm going to go 3 or 4 inches deep. And I'm just going to do just a little row of them right in here. It's real simple to do. I've already got a hole kind of dug with my little shovel. And by the way, this little shovel right here is the cat's meow if you're going to do any real gardening and digging little holes for flowers and stuff to set out. It's a little bit bigger than a garden spade, but you can get a lot more leverage and you can dig a deeper hole. And you don't, I know y'all doing the same thing. When you dig down with your little garden spade and you go to try to pry it out, you'll bend it every time. This one doesn't happen, so I love this little thing. So do yourself a favor, go down to Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart or wherever you are and get you one of these little anvil half shovels. These are the neatest little deals I ever used. But anyway, I digress. So we're going to dig in some of this a little bit. And we had a rain this morning, and it's got the ground all moistened up, all soiled up real nice here. So just going to dig a little trench, and I'm going to open the purple, and I'm going to open the pink, and we're going to shuffle them up just like cards in Las Vegas. I'm just going to shuffle them up. We're going to mix them all together, so I have no idea what color I have here. So we'll let you guys see this when it all comes together. They're a little bit dry. Some of them are kind of dry. It's kind of late to be buying them. Well, actually, you can set these out all summer long, but garden centers are trying to get rid of some of their stock. So anyway, I just pop them in the ground, just like so.
How do you know which way's up?
Well, you know which way's up because you'll have a little nipple on the end of it right there, and that's where they cut the stalk off from the bulb, and then your little root stock comes out from the bottom. You'll be able to tell real easy where your little nipple is. And that, of course, bulbs are really smart. You could plant this upside down and backwards, and I'm going to guarantee you it's going to find the light. But anyway, we'll put these in here, put them about 2 inches apart. and that'll give them a little bit of room to spread and grow. But really easy little project, and they'll bring you a lot of happiness this summer, I'll tell you. And it doesn't typically take very long, especially now that the weather's warmed up quite a bit. It's about 85 today and very humid because of that rain. And it's supposed to be in the upper 80s this week. So they should be popping out of the ground in the next 10 days or so, I would think. So you can see on this one, you got little root hairs on it, so you'd have no problem telling which way's up. So we'll put those down like that, put that in there like that. Got a couple of these bigger ones. Like I say, you can tell I don't know what color any of these are, so we'll have a surprise. It will definitely be a surprise. So let me dig right over here a little bit. And then you just bury them just like you do your bulbs in the wintertime in the fall. Just bury them. Actually, I probably should have fertilized a little bit, but I'll fertilize on top of the ground. It'll be okay. It'll wash on down into the ground. I don't want to burn the bulbs, so I'll do it from the top. Just keep popping them in the ground, just like so. And oh, feel the raindrops? We got raindrops.
Dixie, it's raining on you.
Dixie, are you getting the rain? Are you in the rain? All right. I'll tell you what, I really feel like that's probably enough for that spot. I've got a few left here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got about 12 of them left, 13 of them left, so roughly half. And I think I'm going to take these and plant these somewhere else. I've got another spot I want to plant these. And I'm going to take these and plant them in another spot. So anyway, as you can tell, it's a super easy little project, and we'll have a little flush of gladiolus here coming up this summer. And right there is where they'll be, and it'll be a lot of pretty colors. Hopefully we can get our hydrangea right here to pick up and grow. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, tell us how you feel. Tell us we're being silly, or that we're doing good, or we're terrible at it, or whatever you want to do. But leave a comment so we'll know you're talking about us. Thank you. See you next time.